U.S. airstrikes on Houthis. What's really happening? The U.S. has just launched massive airstrikes on Houthi rebels in Yemen. Fighter jets, missiles, and naval attacks, all targeting Iranian-backed forces. But why now? What's really behind this escalation? And could this be the start of a much bigger conflict? Let's break it down.
On March 16, 2025, the U.S. launched large-scale military strikes on Houthi-controlled areas in Yemen. This was the first major attack under President Trump's second term, and it marks a serious escalation in the region. According to U.S. Central Command, the strikes targeted radars, air defenses, and missile launch systems used by the Houthis. But why? Because for months, Houthi forces have been attacking commercial and military ships in the Red Sea. These waters are some of the most important trade routes in the world. Disruptions here impact global oil prices, supply chains, and international security. The Houthis are an armed rebel group in Yemen, backed by Iran. They've been fighting the Yemeni government, and by extension Saudi Arabia and its allies, for nearly a decade. But recently, they've expanded their fight beyond Yemen, launching over 100 attacks on vessels in the Red Sea since October 2023. The Houthis claim they are targeting ships linked to Israel in response to the war in Gaza. For the US and its allies, these attacks are more than just a regional conflict. They're a direct threat to global trade and security, which is why the US decided to strike back. President Trump has taken a hardline approach, promising to unleash overwhelming lethal force if the attacks continue. He even issued a warning to Iran, demanding they stop supporting the Houthis immediately. But here's where things get even more complicated. The Biden administration also conducted similar strikes on the Houthis in the past, but those didn't stop the attacks. So the real question is, will Trump's approach be any different? And what happens if Iran gets directly involved? Could this spiral into a full-blown war? The US has made it clear, their next move depends on how the Houthis respond. If the attacks on ships continue, we could see an even bigger military operation. And if Iran retaliates, that could mean a direct conflict between two of the most powerful militaries in the world. For now, all eyes are on the Red Sea, Iran, and how the world reacts. One thing is certain, this isn't over yet. This is a rapidly developing story, and the stakes are higher than ever. What do you think? Will the US strikes stop the Houthi attacks, or is this just the beginning of something much bigger? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to GlobeWatch for more in-depth geopolitical analysis, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.